SSI $1,400 fourth stimulus check for supplemental security income. I have all the details and exactly what you need to know, as well as answers to your questions right here in the video, so let's get right into it. I know in this video, as requested by some of you down below in the comment section, I do want to make this dedicated video for SSI and a $1,400 fourth stimulus check update. Now, to be completely 100% fair, this video also does pertain to other fixed income beneficiaries who receive benefits administered by the Social Security Administration, including retirement, disability, SSDI, survivor, spousal, and of course SSI as well. However, I do want to focus on SSI because I continue to get questions down below in the comment section from some people who do receive SSI asking, what is going on? Is there a fourth stimulus check? $1,400, when am I going to get it? What are the latest details? What do I need to do to qualify? Will we be included? And all kinds of questions like this. So I want to focus on that here in this video. Let's get into it and talk through all the details, where we currently stand, what's going on as things have changed rapidly here over the last few months. Things are deteriorating pretty rapidly. And again, if you are somebody who wants an additional fourth stimulus check, that's actually a good thing. Again, I'll talk about all that here in this video. However, really fast before we do, thanks so much for joining me. Really do appreciate it. If you have not done so yet, please subscribe down below. It's totally free to do so. I'm here for you right by your side every single day. Also, right down below the video is the like button, the big old thumbs up. Make sure to hit that if you have not done so yet. It gives me feedback on videos like this to better understand if this is something that you want, if I'm hitting the mark here, if I'm covering all the things that you want to hear. And again, I just want to do what I can to best serve you here in these videos and do whatever I possibly can to be here as your one and only daily advocate, as that has been my promise for the last 4 years now. And again, it will continue to be for the next several years going into the future because I don't have any plans on going anywhere. I want to be here for you. It's been a very, very weird time. And again, we've got to stick together through this. So please subscribe, like the video down below, give it a big old thumbs up, and let's get into it and talk through the details. All right, so yeah, some stuff has happened here, okay? Now, what is going on? And what is the likelihood of another stimulus check? Dollar amounts, $1,400, $2,000. What's going on here? Will SSI be included? When is it coming? What do you need to do to be eligible? All kinds of stuff like this. All right, so I want to make this very clear from the very start, as I always do in videos like this, as of right now. As of right now, there is not a fourth stimulus check, as in nothing has been approved yet. However, let's not hold on to that idea too much here for too long, okay? Why do I say that? The economic picture is deteriorating very fast. In fact, the last few months here, things have been falling apart pretty rapidly, okay? So, I've had videos out for the last, I don't know, year and a half or something like this, and I've been saying for a very long time now, it's all about the economy, okay? Now, I don't want to turn this into a big economic lesson. However, at the same time, we need to continue watching the economy very closely, because when it comes down to the likelihood and the distribution of another check for anybody, whether it's everybody, specifically focused on fixed income beneficiaries, which they have done before, SSI, things like this, we need to continue watching the economy. It's all about the economy. It's all about jobs, it's about inflation, it's about things like this, okay? So what's happening? Well, the economy is going down the tubes, let's just say that much, okay? It is not a good situation. So for a very long time, I continue to come back into the videos saying, watch out, it's the economy, We've got to continue watching the economy. And not a whole lot was happening. However, as we dug into it and looked under the hood, we can continue to see that things were actually happening with the economy. Well, now we're starting to see all of that play out right now, okay? It's not good, okay? We've seen a lot of things. The unemployment rate is ticking a little bit higher. And again, it's not anything too crazy quite yet, but it is certainly ticking higher, even though they continue to come on and say all these things like, oh, all these jobs are being created. Are they really, though? Or is that just smoke and mirrors like a lot of other things, right? Not only that, inflation is still very high. The Federal Reserve is cranking up interest rates. Things are very high. Affordability here in this country is like non-existent, as in like nobody can afford anything anymore, which is why we have credit card debt well over $1 trillion. Nobody can buy houses anymore because you can't even afford the things. Prices are elevated. Prices are very high. Interest rates on mortgages are very, very high right now. Again, nobody can afford anything. There's delinquencies on credit cards, delinquencies on car loans, delinquencies on mortgages, stuff like this. Not a good situation. Why is this all playing out? Not to mention, the money supply is shrinking. The last 3 or 4 quarters now, we've seen the money supply shrinking pretty rapidly. What does this mean? Less money going around for all the people, and therefore, we don't have the money. Nobody has any money, okay? Not only that, we've seen for a very long time now, back in August of 2021, Americans had $2.1 trillion in savings, okay? How much do we have now? Zero. The answer is zero. Nobody has any money anymore. All of that money has been basically siphoned away, okay? Let's just say that much, okay? So, as a result of that, this is exactly where they want us to be. They want us to be right here. Why? Because we basically have no power, we have basically no authority, nothing anymore. We are reliant 100% on the system, okay? As a result of that, this is exactly where they want us. They can manipulate us in any way that they possibly want because we don't have any money anymore. Nobody has any money. Savings are down to virtually zero. So what's that mean? People are reliant on credit. We're reliant on loans. We're reliant on, debt, things like this, as a result to float our lives. What does this have to do with a stimulus check? It all comes down to the economy. The economy is down the tubes, not a good situation, okay? When we see a major economic contraction or a major recession hitting, like basically what we're on the brink of happening right here, right now, when we see things like this happening, when the economy goes down and we see a major contraction, what do? They print money. They print hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars like what we saw in early 2020, in early 2021, basically a 1-year period of time, they printed essentially $6 trillion. Fresh money. Fresh $6 trillion is what they printed. And how did they do that? Did they fire up the printing press? No. They literally just went onto a computer, added a bunch of digits, a couple commas, a couple, series of digits, things like this, and they literally just manufactured money out of thin air digitally. That's how it happens, okay? So as a result of that, when we get into a recession, an economic contraction, something like this is when they come up again. They print hundreds of billions, trillions of dollars, again, digitally. A lot of times it goes out in the form of enhanced unemployment benefits, stimulus checks, relief checks, whatever you want to call it, anti-inflation checks, whatever you want to call it. They give it some fancy name every single time, and again, that's what it comes down to. But in fact, over the last couple of years here, when we did get checks, they were called EIP, Economic Impact Payments, or stimulus checks is generically what we called them, but they were economic impact payments, okay? Now, a lot of times we looked at those checks and thought, oh, it's a relief check. They care about us. No, let's look at the name. Economic impact payment. That's what it was, okay? Did it say John and Mary relief check? Nope. It said economic impact payment. In other words, we just want to impact the economy. That's all we really care about, okay? That's what it comes down to again. So I know I'm kind of giving it to you raw here, but seriously, this is what it comes down to. They don't really care about us. They just use us as a way to get money into the economy, which by all means, I'd be happy to help them get some money into the economy. Just send me all the money you want and I'll gladly spend it. No problem. What do you want me to buy? You know what I mean? Seriously, this is the case for basically everybody right now. We're all in the same situation. I would gladly stimulate the economy. Just give me some money and I'll go buy all the stuff I ever wanted, right? Just keep it coming and I'll keep spending it. No problem whatsoever. I will stimulate all you want, right? So anyway, that's what it comes down to and why they issue stimulus checks. They do it all the time when we get into an economic contraction, okay? They did it in 2020. They did it in 2021. They did it in 2008, 2009. They did it in 2000 when we had the dot-com bubble. 2008 and 2009 was the real estate bust again. They do it every time. So this time is going to be no different. They will do the exact same thing. Why? Because they keep looking in the same playbook. They keep pulling the same plays out of the same playbook. Why would it be any different? It's going to be the exact same thing, okay? We just need it to happen a little bit more aggressively than what we're seeing. So we're already starting to see a pretty good economic contraction. We're starting to see things happen. The real estate economy, the real estate market is basically down the tubes, okay? That's not going anywhere because it's not good. Nobody can buy anything. Inventory is low. Interest rates are up. Prices are up. Yeah, that's the equation for not a whole lot going on, okay? Stock market is getting slapped around quite a bit. A lot of stuff happening there as well. Bond market, wow, that is a mess, right? Okay, a lot of stuff is happening. So as a result of this, all we need to continue doing is waiting. Unfortunately, this is where we're at right now, is we got to continue waiting. It's the waiting game. It's a slow one, but I can guarantee you this much. When things start happening, it's going to happen fast, okay? It's going to happen really fast, like what we saw in early 2020. We're all sitting around, minding our own business, doing our own thing. Before we know it, over the course of about a month and a half, things went basically straight down. Remember that? Yeah, that was in early 2020, about late February, March, and early-ish April. So like a month and a half, maybe 2 months' time, things happened very quickly in early 2020. Same situation, okay? Anyway, happens fast, takes a long time, but it happens quickly when it does, okay? So it's all about the economy. Again, I will continue watching everything very closely. The things that I want to watch very closely going forward are the Federal Reserve, interest rates. I want to continue watching inflation, and I do want to continue watching the unemployment rate, jobs, the non-farm payroll numbers that are released each month. And again, those are probably pretty manipulated. Let's just say that, okay? Highly doubt that those numbers are actually real. But you never know. They just, they tell us what they do, and there's not a whole lot we can do about it. Either way, I'll continue to keep you posted. I hope this helps you out. And again, anything like this pertains to virtually all fixed income beneficiaries. So even though I said SSI, yes, this does pertain to SSI. But like I said earlier as well, to be fair, this also pertains to a lot of other fixed income beneficiaries as well. Something we got to continue watching very closely. Anyway, hope this helps. Again, enjoy your day. Subscribe down below. Hit the like button down below. Let me know if this is something you want me to continue talking about, if this update helps you, if this video helps you. Again, just give me any feedback. I just want to do what I can to better serve you and to be here for you every single day. I know it's a rough time out there. We've got to stick together through this. Anyway, enjoy. Go back and check out any of the other thousands of videos here on the channel. Subscribe. Check, what is the word I'm trying to say? Share. Yeah, share is the word I'm trying to think of. Share the video with your friends, family, social media, and enjoy. Have a good one, and catch you again later in the